combination as well. And Immor with his trusty dual Berettas. I'll tell you what, if you've ever seen Immor play a pistol round, you know that dual Berettas are his weapon. But he might not even get a chance to use them because that chance is going to work right now. The flashbang is beautiful. Everyone's blind and in they come. Immor spamming away. Can only get one actually. Coldzera does a great job at getting a quick trade, but
I need to be careful. They could be caught off guard here. Swing coming through. X-Cloud spotting one. Can he make it a double answers? No, but Immor steps up two.
It's another player on short though behind the hay bales. A couple of players there actually. Coldzera trying to tap them down. They've got 3 players that can just swing, and there we go. Of course, that was so critical from Collins because he was the player with the bomb. If that bomb was dropped with 8 seconds to go, they had no chance in this round. And now there's still maybe a glimmer of hope because that MP9 kill from Calyx has given them a shot. Collins' work to get those 2 kills on the spray transfer has put him down to 30 points of health. But Calyx is low as well. Now they know where Coldzera is in pit, and Calyx has found Collins, so it's all Coldzera trying to take the initiative by peeking wide. There's one, but and with Xantares getting caught by the duplicate Deagle, it's a kill that really put the fight out now. Launching ourselves into a very fast speed play. That smoke is really properly up towards CT, and Calyx, he's getting spammed down by that Gillen and somehow gets a couple more kills. What's going on? How is Calyx still alive? And now Duplicate has to do it all on his own. 15 HP to find 3 more players, and Xantares sprays them through the smoke.
Really need it, and I guess, you know, I do like this. I think it's a good call. Just try and play a little bit more composed. There could be some money getting raked off for the MP9s. Collins and Rogan like this. Calyx for a double. Shutting down Coldzera and Emmy and dropping the bomb too. And he'll find yet one more through the smoke.
Oh, that's an amusing one. Calyx says, I want 4. But of course, as I said, he wasn't to know that. And I think more men get tagged without necessarily knowing he actually took. And that's on 5-7. If you go through a smoke against a 5-7, that is not going to work for you. Partizan, you've done such a great job at getting to this position to break the eternal fire coming once and for all, but you're falling by the wayside. Calyx is out of bullets with the Deagle, and he can't finish off Roga. What's going on? Major stuck behind the coffin smoke. Showing presence as a FAMAS still in play on X-Cloud as well, and he's got a spam straight through it. It's Duplicate 1 versus 3. Immor with the AWP, of course, is very low. But they have 2 healthy players to help out this retake. Duplicate, if there was ever a clutch he could win, I feel like it could be this one. X-Cloud, Major and Immor, no kit available, and there goes the AWP. They now know exactly where Duplicate's playing from, though. Second headshot, Major's creeping up, finally.
Which can break things. I know there's a couple over towards Vertigo where like the nades can just roll under the fence, and same with Nuke as well. This is a mop-up. Calyx for 2. Collins will get 1, but Xantares should be able to see off the remaining 2, especially with Coldzera's low HP.
Oh! Toward apartments. That's the lurk gone. So it might just be Major now on the back of the site. Oh, they're all rotating there. Every single one of them is choosing B, and they're choosing right as well. Cloud holding the CT, waiting for the smoke, but there is none. Not a single piece of utility available for Partizan, and that's what's going to cost them this round. No CT smoke. Immor's there. Even though X-Cloud takes the dink, it doesn't matter. Immor will bail him out.
Xantares trying to take first contact. He needs to be careful. That's beckoned over another rotation now.
It's pretty interesting, isn't it? I mean, you don't actually often see too many smokes on CT. Confident you can take the duel straight up, but right now it's forcing him straight through it, and it's working brilliantly. Calyx and X-Cloud fighting back, and oh my goodness, that was so loud. There. Duplicate will show his hand with that re-molly toward mid, but there is a 3-man stack toward this position, so if Immor and Calyx want to do something with it, they're going to have to put in a lot of work. Now from the boiler position, there is one. Roga, he's helping out with all of these. He managed to take 1, and there's Xantares' Mach 10. He hasn't tried to upgrade yet, and he has to push forward toward the bomb, and that's a good frag from Coldzera with that FAMAS, and Emmy strong. I'm giving them a chance with that Mach 10 and Tech 9 buy, but Roga in pit, and that's the bomb drop as well. Major's gone first with the bomb, so that's all the information that Partizan could ever have wished to have, but Roga can't escape from the firing flames. Immor takes that one, and X-Cloud with a very quick trade on site recovers it into a 2v2.
Bomb goes down, post plant to try and be set up here, but it's a very deep lurk spell coming through. They go 1-for-1. Leaves XR all alone to try and deny Collins.
Seen him.
As it just sneaks around the block. He didn't spot him. Collins is close. Does he clear it? Does he consider? Yes, he does.
How are you alive, my good sir? Roger's going to thank his lucky stars and might need to buy a lucky lottery ticket. After that one, Major is going to try and take advantage of it. He's popping himself straight through that smoke, and Kaluba, even though he swings for it, gets his head ripped off, but Roger's still here. Good fast face from Calix. He knows he only needed that one bullet, and he takes it. And actually, Eternal Fire are very happy to get this plant down with a player still in pit. This is one very unique thing about Inferno, is if there's CT in pit, but you have the site, you can still plant and be okay with it. And now it's a 2v2. Good recovery, but unfortunately for Emo, he's going to have no idea that Emmy's coming up from mid. Major's in the open, Duplicate's playing with the angle. Major has to hide surely and play the 1v1 duel. He knows he's about to be converged upon, and Emmy hits the head. He's been tagged through the smoke as well. They have that kit on Emmy and Collins now, but this retake is almost impossible, surely.
Yeah. Miss is tough, and what can they do? It's MP9 as well. They've got to work with the hands of Emmy. And numbers don't favour them. Time is dwindling. We're already halfway tick. This could be this job done and dusted. MP9 goes barreling in. Major will find the first. And Torres will step up for one. And Roger, all lies on his eyes. But it's in more of a one tap to seal it off. 16 way over in that rough general direction. A couple of taps coming through. Little bit messy. Kaluba and Emmy taking some damage. And Major just showing some presence as Calix opens things up.
Imor's found himself his position with the dualies on Anubis. He gets mollied out of it though, and that puts him in a very tough situation, and he's gone. Collins overwhelms him, and that's a great flick to find X-Floud. He even takes himself a third as well. Collins gets that one, and Duplicate holds his flank. Major is gone and out of the round, and it's Calix 1v2. It's a very even one as well. Now just one player remaining. Collins with those 3 kills, looking for 4 to clutch it, holding a big off angle. Calix taking his time, and he hits the headshot. But it's a 4v5 after all.
Emmy slowly creeping his way forward. Trying to find a bit of space. Molotov will clear the close angle. Nothing to be spotted there, and in comes that bit of information. Duplicate, nice shot. Continues to just open a little bit of space. Emmy finding so much room to work with their AK-47, and they've cleared the whole site. Bomb will go down.
I just saw chat as well that, of course, a team in this very tournament, Genk, that is also a football club.
Oh, yes. No, you are right.
So, there you go. How dare I forget them? Straight through mid, this is an interesting play. And then Tarek has been given no chance whatsoever. I think he's not entirely fully aware. So he could be spotted a bit of a barrel on that corner. They're going into a pretty significant stack on the A-bomb site right now. There's one player here, but Emmy's coming in on a late lurk, and X-Cloud had no idea. With holding A, and at the moment, he's the only one here. Here's both players, and he can't get the first. That's unfortunate timing on that swing, and now Imor's been found by Kaluba. The round has turned on its head, and Zantares, who fought for his life early round, is now low HP on the retake. He spots the first. Roger has to hop away, but both players are so incredibly low. The Molotov down and up.
No, I agree. There's some similarities for sure. I think this the map design is very interesting. It's very different to what we've seen kind of previously. We're taking a step down. Molotov will be extinguished. He finds the first look at making a double. Can't quite step up, and now just a sliver of HP to work as he falls. And the rotation is beckoned over as the bomb dropped and an eagle wielded. But still, Emmy stays alive somehow. 2 points of HP. Yeah,
X-Cloud staring at his teammates, saying to them, guys, I need to reload. Please bail me out. And they're about to fall back toward A. Imor, ooh, hasty. X-Cloud is up close with the MP9 as well, getting baited in. There are 3 players coming his way. He's found one. Oh, what a pre-5 from Duplicate. Gives X-Cloud no chance whatsoever. Even though Major gets one, it's only going to be one, because he's being locked out from the site by Kaluba. Great stuff from Partizan. This is a solid T side. We don't know what the average is necessarily on Anubis as of yet, but we know it's a vaguely T-sided map. So I think a 10-5 would be a pretty good half for both teams to be content with. Calix has no chance in this one. He's 31 points of health, needs 2 insta-taps. And he doesn't know there's a player up to his top left as we look. Has to make noise dropping down. No kit. This one is said and done. And we go into the half at 10-5 for Partizan. Emmy finishes.
Really leans at the moment. Partizan on fire, leaning towards A, and they're flying in.
Oh, they are flying in, but I'll tell you who's flying. It's Kaluba and Duplicate. One behind the pillar, one up toward heaven. And it works for a couple of kills. Imor's got 1 bullet left in the clip, and he can't connect with it. So Kaluba finds him too. Major waiting for the flank. There are 2 players coming his way. Now it's all down to xCloud. They know exactly where he is. He's fighting his way out pretty nicely, but of course he does not have the bomb, which is the big issue. But Partizan now, after those 2 kills, have to play it slightly more careful.
Slow. What does xCloud do? He's done a slow performance so far. Needs something.
Squad B, and right now the only player there is Emmy. Step across the map. If he can get himself 2 kills, that would be amazing, but when you're getting swung on by basically the entire Eternal Fire squad, you've got no chance. And that means that the save has to be called.
Yeah, surely now, right? Bomb goes down with too many alive towards Partizan. There's nothing they can do. There's nothing they can really have to work with this. An exit frag collected as him all will fall, but is he going to make a difference in the long term? The grand scheme? No, not at all. They do have to just try and fall away. And xCloud is going for a bit of a Honnen. I actually get a bit of timing to work with. He potentially could catch Collins. Back turn. Will look the right way. Spots at the right time as well. Collins thought he just got out of dodge. Do go a little bit quite a little bit ominous. A couple of flashes coming through. What do Eternal Fire do from here? They've got the numbers to work with. 2 buckets is still lurking. And he spotted the bomb. It's dropped in the open like a present as he sees it roll in front of him. And a pop shot from the AWP. This is really, really dicey. But thankfully, Major steps up for a double. That's huge. As the bomb goes down.
Immediate trades, and now Rogue is under pressure. Eternal Fire, with all 4 players, are wandering his way. The utility that they've got is ready for a full execute. But if Calyx picks before the flashes, it's going to be a chance for Roger. And there we go. You know exactly where he's stuck. The utility is doing a great job. Overflicks for the second. But he's going to be safe now back into that smoke. The Fled help out too, but Duplicate, oh, he couldn't help out in time. And xCloud, who's had a slow game, is stepping up at the perfect time. 3rd headshot, beautiful. 3v, because that is the way to play it. You've already baited in your M4, then the M4 should bait in you to keep getting that man advantage. But as it is, xCloud is now holding off this retake. Collins, gun barrel spotted, 1 bullet needed, taken down. Emmy looking for a trade, can't get it. And Calyx is holding the flank, Kaluba removed. Emmy, 1v3, grenade removes the first. And he has a defuse kit. And he's creeping toward the bomb, but Imor's refusing to peek, and in the end, Calyx shoot back. And now that grenade, while it may be perfect, they're 4v5. Save the game. Major knows that he shouldn't be peeking that back into the cubby. The trade is instant from xCloud. 4v3. Players coming in. Kaluba gets 1 more. Great shot from Collins. Back into a 2v2. Calyx position shown. He gets removed by Collins as well. It's all down to Imor. Roger's trying to bait him out, and Collins has the defuse kit, so he can just hold this one, and Roger can peek it. There's the first pick. Comes in for the second. On the bomb.
GG.
Imor removes him.